that release? Question mark? I don't know.
It's good, but I think it's not enough content worth paying the price. But I know a few people like it. Sienna bought it, but no one played it. Oh, okay. I just like at that point I'd rather just play WoW personally, but don't get me wrong, I do like the challenge of Mythic Plus Dungeon though. That's always been fun. Also, yeah, Matt, I stopped running multiple characters. I had to take I was running 2 characters and I was like, this is too much work to do while also working on stream stuff and commissions. So I was like, I can only just roll 1 character right now. I can't even do multiple. It's not a fun game on your own. I mean, yeah, I feel like it'd be fun to play with a group of friends where you can strategize together. Like, I think that's definitely the appeal. But like queuing random dungeons with people sounds like a nightmare because it's already a nightmare on WoW to do that. I hate queuing. I hate queuing randoms on WoW. I don't want to brickster.
I took a permanent trauma from the last time we played. My game has never recovered.
Valid and fair.
I suppose for context for the viewers, they're doing, I think, a dungeon in the Kulturas area.
Kultur. Oh yeah, that was I think the last time you played.
The pirate thing.
Yeah.
And like the tank kept doing weird things in like the last fight, and then the damage dealer would take a damage. The game was I was a healer, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And like after the 3rd or 4th wipe, the tank just like hot linked all my gear items in chat and left the group.
Oh my god, I remember this.
To me that was very like, you need to grind to get the gear so you can participate with the grind to get the gear, and it's like that gameplay loop was just not worth it for me. Especially because of how hostile they are to players.
Yeah. By the way, I think your mic was doing the staticky for a moment, but it kind of fixed itself as you were talking.
Yeah, I leaned too far to the right.
Oh, okay.
Me when I vote for the Liberal.
A lot less toxic, but I think the lack of content and how they originally implemented it didn't make it feel great, even if it wasn't toxic. Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate effect of their release the way they did. Okay. These are all the base colors. I think I'm ready to just start like blending now and painting on top of this. Hello, Maverick. I'm gonna add the gold. I'm gonna add all the gold crack effects, like all the different gosh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. You know, the act of taking pottery and putting it back together. Yes.
Something.
Yeah, I did that kind of like design on the wrists and on the fin of the shark. So I might do all that last because that seems like a good like on top of everything thing to do. So
can't believe he broke it fin so soon.
Yeah.
He, they, what pronoun?
I believe I put that on the ref sheet, and if I didn't, I'm gonna update the ref sheet with that. I didn't put it on the ref sheet. It needs to be he, they. I'm gonna have to put that on the ref sheet.
Okay.
All right, I can do that right now. I have the file because I'm the artist. It was me. I did it.
Mes prénoms sont Quebec. Go Habs go.
Go Habs go.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. RuPaul.
me refining the sketch layer and then again not following the sketch layer. That's how it goes with clothing folds, I think, in general.
Could you also give me the hex codes while you're at it, Carl? I can, yeah, I could do that. Though I think you could just take the ref sheet and then pop it on a hex code grabber website and then easily just teardropper find it. I think. I haven't done that in so long. Go, Habs, go. Hello, Shifu. I'm gonna get back to the piece though. Let me know though if it doesn't work, I can get you the hex codes later, and then send you the update and everything. No biggie. Or huge biggie. Oh, it worked. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I remember. I had to do that a couple times for some like pieces I've worked on for somebody, and their references weren't exactly accurate. So I was like, okay, I'll just grab the hex codes myself. Funny.
I just like reminded myself of the very, very first interaction I ever had with a furry, and I was like, you know, kind of like getting settled with like trying to do things with furries, and I did like a $5 commission or whatever. It's like a really simple, quick thing, and I delivered the product, and they DM'd me back, the penis is the wrong color, and I just like I think I spiraled for a bit, like didn't track with furries for half a year, and then like crawled back into it again.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I didn't hex it as some pick. I just like went off of eye collection. And
yeah, I balled
that
it.
little Twitter game recent where you like have to mimic a color that you saw 5 seconds ago. I'm apparently really bad at it. So
I've watched Jaw do it, and he's colorblind, so it's really funny watching him try to guess colors. It's not easy.
when I'm laughing at the misery of my disabled husband.
I love laughing at my husband. He laughs at me.
As he should.
Exactly. Fair game. And again, I think mutually everybody that watches Jaw laughs at him. We all hold hands in laughing at Jaw as he gets pelted by literal ping pong balls. Everguys, thank you.
In the background right now.
I think he's singing right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, could be crying.
Could be. Everguys, thank you so much for that gift sub to Shifu. Shifu, enjoy the little kobold treato. Enjoy the kobold emotes. Also, oh my gosh, that is the 100th sub gift that you've gifted here. Oh my gosh, Evergas, thank you. Ah, that's honestly you. Iconic. You are iconic. Yeah, Shifu, you're number 100. Thank you so much. I don't know if I deserve it, but I appreciate it a lot.
Deserve what?
Everything I have ever to my name. I just am, every day that I get to stream feels like such a joy and a blessing. And
Is
Evergas
that some vintage Carl apologia?
is a vintage Carl apology for existing, and also Evergas is trying to make Carl cry right now, and I'm gonna explode you with my mind. My psionic powers are gonna explode you across the. I'm gonna scatter you across the screen. As a matter of fact, listen here. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted. That you don't have to do that. Thank you. Oh, that was such a delayed Chris Redfield boulder punching. Yeah. Oh, it's lagging. I'd like to see you try. I said earlier my speciality is Sith Lords, and I see a Sith Lord right now. I'm gonna have to explode you. Thank you so much.
Time for my stretchies.
Stretch time. I really like this music.
I stubbed my toe.
Oh, that was like an on impact getting up and just like.
Well, no, I stubbed my toe at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't say anything about it because I thought it was not like a serious stub, but it's a little bit more serious than just a normal stub. But like
yeah.
An hour.
Oh no. Dark side influence.
Are you squinting at your drawing?
Squinting?
Yeah, because your avatar model's eyes were closed for like a considerably long amount of time.
So sometimes, yeah, actually, I might have been unintentionally. It's pretty good at reading that, but also sometimes, because you know it's like a drawing tablet and you have to kind of look down at it, and yeah, so that it's hard running my model while doing art. Usually, I opt to just do a PNG tuber, but I've been trying to angle it in such a way that my model won't do that. So I actually tell people usually it's like if I look like I'm falling asleep, I'm not. I promise I'm not falling asleep or anything. I'm just looking down, and so I'm out of camera perspective.
Do not tell them where you fell asleep yesterday.
Guys, I fell asleep on the toilet yesterday. It was very comfortable. The toilet, it was cold. It was super cold in the bathroom, and it was a hot day yesterday, and I was just relaxed. Listen, I was relaxed. It was the most relaxed I had been in a hot minute. It was only 20 minutes. It wasn't too long. On the toilet. Yeah, I was comfortable. Don't fall asleep in the bathroom. Don't fall asleep on the toilet. It's not good for you. It will give you hemorrhoids.
True.
I don't have hemorrhoids.
The other way.
I'm done. I don't have hemorrhoids. I'm just saying.
I think you're still a little bit too young for that, but it'll happen soon enough.
I just turned 30. I think I'm in hemorrhoid region.
Yeah, give
or take.
Fell asleep on the toilet. Well, not on the toilet once, but like on the floor in the bathroom once, and that was after like a night of binge drinking. And I was like, oh, maybe I have a problem. No, I don't really have a problem. I just like drank a little bit too much that particular evening. I have like maybe like a bottle every half a year, maybe.
Okay. Gosh, I have one sip of anything alcoholic, and it hits me hard. I get very giggly very easily.
You're like my mother, or like my mother was, I suppose, when New Year happened. She would have a little sip of a glass of champagne, and then we would go walk to our grandmother to like wish her happy New Year, because she lived that like 2 streets down. And we'd come back, and my mother was just like red faced, conked out on the sofa, arm like rolling off the side. Yeah.
Oh man, I had a mixed drink at Alex's birthday party a long time ago when I came to visit her for it, and I passed out after like one drink, and I slept through the entire party. I woke up and everyone was gone.
Thing.
It was very funny. Trendy. Doesn't have hemorrhoids. Yes, take that. Write that down. Write that down.
Alright.
Hello, Trendy. Welcome on in.
Get disconnect from the cable.
The bidet that wakes you up if you fall asleep at the toilet. I'm doing a little bit of gouache shading. Gosh.
Gosh.
Gouache. Gouache. One of the most useful of information. Yeah, useful. I don't know how it would be useful, but useful. And then I'll do all the chains and everything because the character is a YCH pose from a YCH auction I did. And they are, let me see if I can get the original sketch and just throw it on top of everything so people can see what it looked like roughly at the end. Oh, actually that worked perfectly. It's like lined up almost. Yeah, so it'll be like all feathers falling, and I might tailor it a little bit, a bit more to fit your aesthetic with fire and stuff. It could be kind of cool. You'll still be chained up, of course, but we'll figure something out. I trust you. I know. I do want to apologize because I think this is way longer than I would ever want to take on getting a piece delivered to somebody. And because I have my own standards for commissions and work, and I'm just sorry. So many things happen. I got sick. I got traveling sick. Just struck with terrible art paralysis. That does happen. Not often, but it does.
How long did they wait?
It's been a minute, but it was also because we had to design a character, so I was working on their ref sheet and designing a character for them. I mean, so
if it wasn't half a year, then
no, not that. No. Oh my god, I think I would explode if I ever owed somebody art for like half a year. I think I would actually implode.
That's like the one thing I can never really understand with, not to like say that it's furry only because it happens like everywhere where people, but
yeah,
people who tolerate like having to wait half a year for something they paid for 6 months before. Like I don't charge people until my art is done. I get it, people need like a solid income, and I have luxuries at home with like my home situation that makes it so that I don't have to make a living, but yeah, just the idea of like, oh, you know, I did a commission here and maybe I'll get it in the next like half a year or a year and a half. It's mind-boggling.
I think I learned that maybe from you, but I also agree. Like I don't charge people unless I am ready to work on you. And I think that's like actually not very common in the fandom, because 9 times out of 10 I've had people be like, oh, I thought I wasn't selected because you never gotten back to me about it. And it's like, no, I just, wasn't ready to do yet on my queue. And that's just how I feel like maybe I need to like give a little message to be like, hey, you're at least in my list to do. But so that's like some way I can improve as an artist. But no, I don't like the idea of owing somebody work. I want you to, because also the idea is fresh, right? Like I feel like if you were to get a commission from somebody and then wait like a full year or something for the piece, the desire for that piece would kind of die with the time that passed by, in a way. And so it's like Carl in a year from now might want something totally different from Carl a year before. But I don't know. There's so many horror stories of people that have waited immense amount of time for a piece, but it's not specifically the fandom. It's just,
it's like everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Like, there's a lot of oh, this artist doesn't deliver call-out posts that
I
come by on my Twitter feed from time to time.
Yeah. Hello, Jax as well. Welcome on in. Darkness too. Welcome on in. Oh, you're all so cool. Look at all you cool people. Welcome on in again, guys. My friend Marty's here. Another super amazing, talented artist. Close friend of mine of the last almost 10 years now.
No superlatives, Carl.
They're pretty okay.
Yep, I'm pretty okay.
He's
I'm
pretty
just
okay.
fine. Just not great, just good, fine. Take the good with the bad.
We would I would always joke because there was a period in time where I wasn't hanging out as much in VC when I started streaming because I was really focused on, just kind of learning the craft and dedicating my time to it. That there was like this time period where I came back and I've been much more active in the VC and hanging out and talking more, but as of late, the last year now. But it's always really funny whenever I would see a friend in the fandom post art made by Marty and be like, he made my character, or oh, he drew this character, look at it. And I'm just like smiling to myself, like, I know that guy. And then also Marty posting like art of somebody's art like in the fandom of their character and going like, I like this art. I'm like, I know that person, or I know who made that. And it's always really funny to me, like just going back and forth in that way. The world is small, and the internet can be small if but at least has a lot of overlap. So it's always really funny when you see that. I like smile a little. That's why I also say it's like you never know who's listening when it comes to streams. So it's I try to be nice and kind, and I try to be my best self on stream because you never know who's listening. A lot of people lurk and watch. They don't need to say hi. That's why I always treat every stream as if my closest friends are watching, because I never know if they're there or not. And I feel much better knowing that, I feel much better underneath the belief that my closest friends are always watching me, whether they are or aren't. Because it makes me feel comfortable, and that's why I'm very comfy when I'm live. How goes the clothing, by the way? Did you finish? Oh yeah, you look at that. You got a lot of work done on your lines there.
Got a lot of flow.
A lot of flow. That lizard's got the flow. Yeah.
Plotting out like the metal gearing on the thing, and then at some point I need to draw the wheel, the wheel.
The wheel.
I might end up using symmetry mode for that one.
I think I toggled something off on my symmetry on a Clip Studio Paint, and I gotta like look into what I did because I like can't use it for some reason on certain brushes now.
I can't help you with that. I don't use the Clip Studio Paint.
I try using Procreate every once in a while because I have it, but it's just like hard to get used to for me. I guess it just takes time.
I like the clean UI. It's so.
It is very minimalistic.
Yeah, I like the minimalistic. That's why like the problem. Like I understand Clip Art Studio has a lot of features that make it really robust, but it's so arcane and so much of the screen is taken up by the interface.
Sorry.
Yep. We're gonna need to impose an arcane counter at some point.
Sorry. Hi, Koratosh. And lurkers, all the lurkers and Koratosh, hello. No, I agree. It's that is like one of the appeals to it for sure. It does have also some really cool tools that Clip Studio Paint lacks.
Correct. I wish the Clip Art Studio allows you to set as many symmetry lines as you want, whereas this program only allows horizontal, vertical, quadrant, and 8 division. But like in Clip Art Studio, you can just set like division by 300 if you wanted to, and then you had 300 little pies that are all symmetry.
Yeah.
You could do really fun like mandalas with that. You can do mandalas in Procreate, but not like super mandalas like Clip Art Studio.
Super mandala.
Mandalas.
Super Zoran Mamdani.
Super Mamdani.
Mayor of the Cursed Apple. You have to complete the ritual. We did a little deadlock earlier and we won. So that's why I'm happy today. If we had lost, my day would have been ruined.
True.
I'm practicing Lash. I'm becoming a Lash main. Looks at trendy. I'm gonna be Lash in the next tournament. Only Lash. There's a significant lack of Lash players in these tournaments. And Sinclair. We need more Sinclair players. I am obligated to be a Sinclair shill for Sienna. I didn't do it enough during a tournament. I was supposed to. I was supposed to be like, guys, we need more Sinclair players. Yeah, you just start streaming and then you can join the tournament as a streamer and be the Sinclair. Honestly, is there any like Sinclair one tricks that stream on Twitch? I bet that's a wedge right there. That's like a piece of the pie you can claim for yourself. You know that, right?
What kind of cat would you assign as a fursona for Sienna?
Ooh, what type of cat?
Like, I'm just assuming it's a cat, but like...
Yeah, I feel it. I'd say Orange Tabby is really fitting. It's okay. Like, yeah, I know it might be a little basic, but it's like...
It's just fitting. Like a little shoe-in. Because of the hair color.
Yeah, like, it just works.
Okay.
But no, bunny probably. I feel like a bunny is also really fitting, yeah.
What about red panda bunny hybrid?
My friend Hazel used to have a red panda, but it was a blue red panda.
So a blue panda.
It was a blue panda, but it was a red panda.
So a blue panda.
Yeah. So it was purple. No, it wasn't a mix, though. It was like blue. Now they're just a creature. I'm not even sure what their Sona is. I think they're just a hybrid of some kind now. Also, I think the rendering is looking good, and I can start doing my lighting coloring on top of it too. So, oh, I need to do the highlights on the blue. Gotch. So pretty. I'm glad you're liking it so far. I need to do a so once I get like the kind of like, because right now I'm kind of getting just the like base kind of colors from like shadow to highlights in on the like the character itself with their normal colors. Then I'm gonna color grade it and put like the background coloring, and I'm gonna decide what the background's gonna look like, I think, after this. And then I'll color grade them and highlight them and shadow them with the color of the background too on top of that. That'll come after. Also, I'm gonna be painting over the character too, so this is definitely not
Got a little wobbly. Time to roll over.
wobble time.
Yeah, no, well, my hands are getting a little wobbly, so I'm giving my arm a rest.
Okay. I also like the texture on this brush. I thought the texture looked nice. I've been wanting to do more texture in my art, so using these fun, like the gouache.
Gosh.
It's nice. Sully cool and based. Apple Sky, based and cool. Hi Sky. How it be? How it be doing? Let's do the background a bit. Work be complicated? Is it game work or artwork? NDA? Oh, well, don't tell me.
But tell me.
You can tell Marty.
I won't spread your secrets, I promise. Don't tell me.
Don't tell the Reddit. It's good seeing you. I was just talking about Deadlock, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna become a Lash main. The Lash.
Is that the guy with the gloves?
That's the guy with the boxing gloves that flies through the area, and then he like grabs people and throws them down. Very flashy character.
I remember a lot of people not liking the character.
He's like not as bad anymore. There's a lot of items that counter him now, I'd say. So like he's not as oppressive.
So it's morally permissible to play him now?
Yeah, that's why I'm playing him, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to play with you so I stop being an Obscurus. I was in Phantom and I think I fell out of it into Oracle again. I was like Phantom, I think I was Phantom Star, and then I fell out back into Oracle Star. Which is a shame, but also who cares honestly about rankings in the game? They change it every like month drastically anyways. It's also alpha, like we have no idea if our rankings are gonna matter or even stay with us once they like fully release anyways, so I don't even know why I'm in Phantom. I don't play that good.
I wish the item system was a little bit less arcane. I'd like,
yeah,
you know, I can't
lot.
play at the high level. I can't play at the high level competitive or like, yeah, but like sometimes I do have a vague inkling of like wanting to give it a try, but the item stuff is so overwhelming.
That is,
and
I
like
think,
I get it,
valid.
You're supposed to just click a build, but like clicking builds and then not understanding the items is not fun. But then also like having to do homework of learning 200 pages of items is also not fun.
Mm-hmm. Humble. I'm not humble. I'm not that good. People think I'm really good at the game. I don't agree. I know friends that are much better at the game than me. Viper is horrendously down bad for Lash. That's true. Yeah, I think the UI is, Marty, like definitely probably one of the harder parts about. That's like a huge learning curve, I'd say, for the game. One of the biggest ones. Is that.
I mean, it was so much worse last time I played because there was no like
so yeah,
item builder or
changed
guide
a lot. Oh, sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you. What kind of background were you thinking? So that's what I'm actually like. My brain has been in the background, processing what I'm gonna do for the background. That's what I've been thinking about. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of processing a bit. There's a few ways we can go about it. Since your character is like a demon character, it could be them under in hell. Kind of neat. Could do some cool reds. Could do some fire. I'm trying to think what would go well with your purple fire that doesn't like make it disappear in the background. Something that contrasts in a nice way. But it's also divine judgment though. Yeah, so like it could very well just be a contrast of like a more lighter side thing. So you know what? Actually, hold on. That gives me an idea. That does give me an idea. So let me think on that for a sec. I think I know what we can do. I think we need to destroy you.
Okay. The line works clean.
Looking clean.
Yeah, it's clean. I looked used the pet tool to make sure that closed off everywhere. So when I start coloring, that I don't have to manually color everything. I still need to draw the wheel.
I forgot the door wheel. As one of those sneezes, I think that's like you smell like blood after it. Ugh. I think I sneezed my brain out. Yeah, you ever like sneeze really hard and then you like feel like you smell blood in your nose afterwards?
No.
Oh, I guess that's just a me issue.
Skill issue, I guess.
That's just a skill issue, I guess, on my part.
I want to do like a fancy like wheel with some elven spokes, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Just do it simple ways.
You have too much iron in your nose, pulls it out like Magneto. Oh, that's awful. Oh, we have ads starting soon. Oh my gosh, it's been a whole hour. All right, well, we'll be right back, guys. For those that get pulled away, we do got the ads coming up. See you in just a moment. Gives me time to think about what I'm going to do for this background. I think I kind of have an idea now. Welcome on back from the ads. Hello, hello. Still thinking about what I'm doing for your background. I've just been painting. What am I painting? I don't know, but I'm painting something. Kind of mountains right now at the moment. Yeah, very like heavenly plain. I was thinking like wheat. I find wheat being very like peaceful. Peaceful and like sign of abundance. I was thinking like having part of the fields like scorched. Like if I have the skill to do that, I'm gonna try. Kind of tell a picture in a way. Tell like a little story with the background. I was about to send you a background from the game, but you drew the same thing. What game? I unintentionally do something out of a game. Game has good taste. AOW4. They had an Angel DLC. Cool. Oh yeah, huh. I didn't know they had an Angel DLC in Age of Wonders.
Which one? The fourth one?
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, the Archon recently got released.
They look cool.
Yeah,
It's like a game I want to play. Like, I do like games like that. I'm not good at them, but Age of Wonders always looked really fascinating because it had like really fun character designs.
Perrin and I and Harper and maybe some other people in 69 do have it. We have even played multiplayer together once.
Ah.
I think we all had fun. It's just like a really slow game, so you kind of have to sit down several hours for it, and that's usually kind of a bit more difficult with playing people together.
Yeah, that's usually the case, but I mean, it's worth it when you get like a nice lobby together. It's really fun.
I was a little disappointed when the game first came out because the Archon weren't in it, and I always played Archon in Age of Wonders 2 and 1, including Shadow Wars DLC.
Yeah.
DLC expansion pack. Back when extra content for games was still referred to as expansion packs. And they were always really fun. But then like this game came out, and then you had like ruins of Archon stuff, but they never like alluded to the Archon actually existing. I'm sure there was like some sort of lore reason for it.
Oh.
But now then they released the Archon and the evil people. I can't remember.
Huh.
There's so many DLC now. So many DLCs.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the factions. Looked really cool in it. I've always wanted to try it again. I played Age of Wonders 3, so I've never played the fourth one.
The only race that they haven't yet that was also in the second game was the vaguely alien bug people that lived in the Shadow Realms that were enslaved by the Shadow Beasts. If they release that, then I might be really invested in the game. But they're still doing all like the small peoples, like the mole people and the frog people and the frostlings. All kind of boring.
Who would you recommend me if I played it?
Obviously a dragon. Like there's a DLC that instead of having like so when you make a faction, you make like your leader who is more or less usually of the race that you're making them. So if you're making a high elf faction, then you're probably making a high elf wizard.
Yeah.
You can make like a super wizard if I recall, but like I don't think they're that interesting. But there's a DLC or an expansion, I think it's a DLC, that allows you to just create a dragon. And like it doesn't matter what race is following you, like whether it's dragonlings or maybe it's elves or it's hobbits.
That's cool.
You are just a dragon, and it's a good dragon.
I gotta look it up
what kind of dragon is in it? It's a good dragon.
I gotta look it up now. I gotta look at this.
I would say that the shape of the dragon is very Nikabola. Which is
I like that.
Your ally.
Yeah, I love
ally.
Yeah, that's the type of dragons I like. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm seeing. I love good pair horns. Sorry.
As for race of what to put underneath that, I don't remember exactly what the entire listing could do. Like, you could do like a Carl Skrunkly race, like industrious or like warlike tribal hobbits.
Yeah, hobbits.
or like demon worshipping mole people.
Yeah. Also, Vex, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome. Okay. Well, I would like to play this at some point if I ever get my hands on it. If people were like, yeah, let's set up a lobby, I'd consider.
It's unfortunately a little bit poopy expensive to buy the game and all the required DLCs to get all the races.
Do you need to? Is it all right? Wait, is it not like Stellaris where if one person has everything, everyone can play with it?
No.
Oh.
So in order to design the race that you want to play, so like yes, everyone can play without the DLCs, but you will simply have a very limited scope of what you can design for your race.
Okay.
And also, usually, each DLC also unlocks new spellbooks, which sometimes also augment existing spellbooks. So the demon spellbook is like good for existing like demon books, and the Archon gets some extra life books, which are good for like life magic casters.
Got it.
I'm leaving my microphone for a little bit. I'm gonna eat a sausage. I need a little bit of a pick me up.
Yeah, take your time. Go get a snack really fast. What a shame. Only the host needs it, but if you want to make your... Yeah, but I'd still need to get it, though, and it's like a little bit of an investment for a game I won't know if I like yet or not. I'll really enjoy it. I mean, at least I'd know, like, a lot of friends that would play it with me. Like, I know Orem would love to play.
It's very 4X, so it's very Civilization.
I like
but also,
Civ.
like, different. It's also very different. There's a lot of, like, I think Civ mostly focuses on like what to do with people, whereas this game has a lot of like stuff going on the map as well. Like there's just tons of stuff to interact with on the map.
Right.
Like little mini quests, little dungeons, heroes that pop up and that need to be leveled. There's a lot going on. Sometimes even a little bit too much, but I don't think the combat's that interesting. I think the combat's a little arcane. The combat's not very much not like Civ.
I'm sorry.
Oh, god damn it. I should start saying like mystifying or like mysterious or No, it's so like in Civ you have like the whole thing auto-generating basically, and like it gives you a number, but in this game you zoom in on like a battlefield and you basically play chess with your units, and they all have different moves and whatnot. And I think that's a little bit slow. It slows the game down a lot.
Lizardman, welcome on in. Oh, is that... Wait, is that Julie? Tis Julie? Question mark? Yes? Aw. Your name is very, very topical for this stream.
Yeah?
Yeah, lizards get extra preferential treatment here. Just how it is. I'm also doing the purple fire that you have, like scorching the field. I think that would be kind of like a really cool storytelling here. So that's why I'm trying to just get some base stuff painted in. But I'm not sure if I like the typical, like the theme I'm going for the lighting. So I might... No, oh, sorry, I didn't set the field on fire. Why would you assume that? The fire is purple. You have purple fire wreathed around your shoulders. I wonder why. Another masterpiece? What are you saying?
It's the color tone is a little split. It's like the body has warm tones, the background has cold tones. The sky is a little overcast. You should go with a unified color scheme.
Yeah, I was gonna maybe bring it to afternoon and warm it up entirely, probably.
Yeah. Probably just like do a full screen overlay on the background.
That's how it was before. But I might just paint over the background and just like redo that.
Okay.
Mountains
Add my
too.
sheep sausage.
Hulu dance sheep sausage.
Yeah.
This
This is a really
sausage.
big. Norway's a really big sheep meat kind of eating country.
I am a big. If I recall correctly, Manchego is sheep cheese, right?
I think so. Yes. Manchego.
Manchego. Jal. Quick, what type of cheese is made from sheep? Sheep jaw. Cheese jaw. Cheese quickly. Jaw. It's a $1 million question. Cheddar, Swiss, mozzarella, milkshake, hot dogs, pizza. Beepity boppity. Don't worry about it.
None of the above, by the way. None of those cheeses.
None of the above. You're wrong. Across the board.
Because you didn't tell me anything. You said say a cheese.
I need you to come down here. Come down to my level.
No, I want to know what you meant.
Get down here. Say hello to everybody.
Oh.
Say.
Model's making an interesting face.
He's because he probably stole the.
What do you mean about the cheese?
Nothing. I'm just screaming words at you, Joel. Don't worry.
Both the eyes were like cross-eyed. One eye was big, one eye was small, and it was giving ahegao.
It probably was like split the face because he got in front of the camera, so it probably stole the tracking for a moment.
I've decided I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna make some extra slices of bread. If my stream like passes out, it'll just show air server on black, and I'll just turn it back on again when I get back.
Okay, no worries.
Wasn't worried. Every time I say something to Idris and Idris goes, "Really?" I'm like, "Well, why would I lie about that?"
Oh, I had a very horrifying experience with the hairdresser where I said that to her in response to something she'd say, and she was just like, why do you assume I'm lying to you? And I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Some people are maybe a little bit literal. In my case,
yeah,
you know, language is very literal.
Language is a fluid construct.
Anyone who says that needs to be punched in the face. Unfortunately. Oh, I shouldn't be advocating for violence on stream.
No, it's okay.
I mean, they should be smothered with adoration, so much so to the point that they might choose not to say those words again. There we go.
There you go. That's a good one. I like that. The air server. No, sorry. It's okay. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, you should eat, get a snack, and relax. It's fine.
Have a little text balloon saying paused and like drag it over my screen when it's disabled like this.
Yeah, or I could just like
disable me. Yeah, you're gonna remove me entirely.
Yeah, no, I'm nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
I'll turn it back on when I'm back on the ground. I just read it.
Yeah. Forget the liner. Hell yeah. It's not a race. Art is not a race. Unless you're in a competition, then it is a race. That's the only time I'm wrong.
I think I turned back on now.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Well, I will still be while I'm eating.
Ba-ba-ba. Arson. You are an arsonist. I like the eyebrows on that's great. Solid. Solid choice. Ooh, you know something? Take all this. I think I do want to do a cold but dark. I think I want to make it nighttime now. Drawings are turning out lovely. Thank you, Pompey. The scorched fields are so nice. Thank you. Oh, it's Sunday. Oh, Sunday as well. Hello, friends. I grab you all and I put you in a blender. Call that health drink. Hi. I talk for a living. So what I'm thinking is, if I make it kind of like a dark nighttime-esque sort of like setting, the highlights of the fires will look really nice. They'll like really stand out. Just getting all the base coloring in. I've been very painterly lately with a lot of my backgrounds and stuff, but I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun challenge. It's different. I don't normally do this. We need to put a better highlight though in the mountains in a second. Sunday's a really good artist as well. Same thing for Pompey. By the way, Pompey, I want you to know that I still think about your game. After a couple of nights of not playing it, I'm still thinking about it. So, you know, that's a really good sign. And I want you to know that so you feel proud and happy about the hard work you're doing. So I figured it'd be nice to say. I just wanted you to know. I'm gonna merge the character now with the line art because we're gonna paint over him. Merge selected. Leaves a little like stain behind him. As you squeak, hell yeah. Algernon. Fly. What is your game? My friend is working on a game called Narcissist Tale. And I'm going to get the link for you so you can see it. And it's very much like an Undertale, but with aim training. Like, that's the best way to describe it. It's a bullet hell. It's got some horror elements to it. And I didn't get too far into the story because I ended up fighting one of the secret bosses, which is really hard. You can play the demo right now. It's there. Also, hi, Maggie. How you doing, Magnus? I hope you're doing awesome. Oh, glurp. Hold on, I have a glurp. Ready? Fucking me disgusting glurp creature. Like a big wad of gum that's been chewed. Free promo. Maggie, hope you're doing good. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, Sunday, it's really awesome. Love them. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now I'm gonna get my handy dandy lasso brush. I've been doing this lasso thing lately too. It's been really fun doing lasso. Cutting out shapes. Been trying that a little more. Oh, Jaw has begun screaming. I hear him. But what'd you get? Some nice cards there. I saw DA. Are the colors I chose difficult to work with? Also, how will the red outline work on paint? The colors you picked are not difficult. As an artist, I'm going to be the one that decides what works and what doesn't with the piece. It's not the creator of the Sona. Like, it's not your, like, I think, how do I put this? Hold on, let me reel it back. Your character could be neon green with blue highlights, and I would still be able to find a way to make it work. It's not on you for having a character of that design. I think anything's possible. Like, there's any design is possible. So you're fine. Don't second guess or question your design choices. I would have steered you away anyways. I would have been like, no, this is undoable. I would have told you in the design process, I've been like, let's try something else. That's a little like loud. But no, your design is actually pretty chill. I needed a minute to think about the background because I mentioned it earlier when you weren't here, but I've been in a bit of an art funk lately. I've been in a bit of an art funk lately, and I've been having a hard time with art. So it's really not your fault. It's a me issue. It's a me, Mario. Slurp Glorpin. Oh my god, why is this still here? I love Slurp Glorpin. Yeah, exactly. An experienced artist can make anything really work. It depends on the type of piece. Like, I think this is not hard at all for what I'm trying to do. I have an idea. But also, your design is not complicated like that. You're not like that. And I'm gonna paint over it. I paint over a lot of things. That's kind of how I've been doing my work lately. So the goal is to paint over this on top of everything after it's done too. I also have a bunch of chains to put on you and stuff. Remember, I have all this stuff to put on, so I'm figuring it out. I actually had a very cool idea for the chains. Instead of making them white, I was gonna make them like maybe neon blue or like a nice cyan. Would be kind of cool. And that's why I went with the darker, colder nighttime. Digital yellow is evil. The hardest color I've ever worked with was some like neon green, and I was like, I like struggled. Also orange. Funnily enough, I struggle with orange characters like fox oranges. Bananas with harder colors is good because it helps them grow. It does. And each artist has their own color range. Yeah. Like if you look at, actually, hold on. This could be a funny little thing to pull up really fast. Let me get my gallery with all of my different tarot cards I've done. And you could actually see which colors I lean towards and prefer to work with if you look at them all. Let me see if I could pull it up correctly without flashing the screen with things that should not be shown. Ahaha. Let's see, is this correct? We're playing, I'm gambling right now. Then again, kind of showing it, looking at it at a... Here, hold on. Is this, can you guys see this? Honestly, looking at it now, though, I have such a variety of colors that I do. The Lash has accidentally revealed NSFW art on a stream. No, if that happened, fun fact, it's okay if you show NSFW on an art stream. You don't even need to kill your VOD, just don't address it and take it off the screen immediately. You won't get in trouble with Twitch if you do it accidentally. I don't have any NSFW tarot cards though, so it's okay. But this is just page one of some of the ones I've done. But I do have a variety of colors. I think most of my tarot cards lean into, I love glow. I love putting glow in my pieces. So like, here's some more too. I do like purple and glow, yeah. So it's very much the glows and purples I like. These are some of my oldest ones down here. You could tell because I wasn't drawing furries, I was drawing people. There's Sienna's character. Anyways, nice trip down memory lane. I've done a lot. I've done a lot of tarot cards. I think in total... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. What's 8 times 5?
What, 8 times 10?
21, 40. Then 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 72, 72 plus 40, 80, 90, 100, 114. I've made over 114 tarot cards over the last 4 years. And counting.
That's a lot of drawing.
A lot of drawing. And then I have 3 more tarot cards technically right here on my screen, or 2 more on top of that. Lots of tarot. Eight times 5. It was on the first page. It was organizing everything in 8s, and so I was like, all right, well, there's 5 rows of 8, but then the other page was in rows of 10. So I just need the first page's number. I just can't do math. You guys have played Magic with me before. You guys have seen me play Magic on stream for the Magic collabs. I'm just so bad at basic math. I'm so bad at it. I can't. I just can't do it. Oh, don't worry. I'm lamenting on my math skills. How was your sausage? Did you enjoy it?
It's better when it's soft, but it was...
Nice.
I had some French nut bread afterwards with Norwegian cheese.
Nut bread. Barbecued steak? Oh my goodness. And you're not sharing. 10,000 Years Dungeon. Let me see here. I'm gonna go get some takeout. Oh yeah. If I don't catch ya, we'll be working for a bit. I don't know. I might swap to Dead by Daylight if Marty ever finishes up and is like, I'm good, and I'll be like, okay, I might just do some gaming, but we'll see. Because I do owe you guys Dead by Daylight after not streaming yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day for me mentally. I needed the time off.
If you want to like downsize my screen, you could also just like move me a little bit further to the top left.
Oh,
and
no,
then
you're-
just like claim most of the screen for yourself.
Oh, you're perfect. You're perfect right now. I meant if you were done doing art completely, then I would probably swap to something else. But I'm still good. I'm still very good. I'm trying to think about how to do the chains now on this piece. I'm looking at chains as we speak. Those are cool. I like those. How goes the art index? It's going really good. We're having fun. We're accomplishing our set goals and plans in a timely manner. Anatomy study. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm glad you've been having fun and getting a lot of that done. That's really good. It's really good practice. I need to study anatomy more personally.
I think I said the phrasing yesterday. Anatomy studies don't know her. I just brute force my drawings until they look good. On average, 1 drawing a day, or maybe 2 sometimes. Try to be productive.
Yeah.
Not that like anything less than that isn't productive. It's just I love artistic expressions.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna shade this. I think it's just gonna be like a simple edge shade and then leave it at that.
How's your day been going? It's been going pretty good. This has been the day for the most part. I did a little gaming earlier, but it's been the day pretty much doing this. And it's been very fun, very productive day. Welcome on in, Vince. A very good day. Oh, oh my goodness. Double raid. Me, Ijara. Welcome on in, raiders, to our silly little prison where we're stuck doing art. No, I'm kidding. We're not stuck. 3foot and Beep. Oh my gosh, were you both doing Warframe together? Robot puppy girls are approaching your vicinity at great speed. Careful, you're gonna run into us and knock us over. Be careful. Welcome on in, raiders. Were you both streaming together? We'll get you both shoutouts in just a second. I'm sorry, Twitch likes their little mini games and puts a cooldown on it. How are we doing? Oh, or was it just a coincidence? Henry, welcome on in. Oh no, it was definitely not a coincidence. I see. Shades, welcome on in. Shade Fox, how are you doing? Good. Did that work? No, it did not work. It's okay though, don't worry. Welcome on in, friends. Hello, hello. Beep, how are you? Pony, I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in as well. How are you doing? I have my friend Marty with me. We're doing art together. Marty's working on a tarot card. I am also working on tarot art right now. And we just vibing. having a good time. Hello. I hope you're doing awesome. I've been working on chains, so I got a little quiet focusing on chain perspective. Because chains are really tricky like that. Was Warframe fun? I don't play Warframe, but my friend Sienna actually plays Warframe and knows more about it than me. I played a little bit of it and I couldn't get... If a game has too many UIs in it, it loses me really fast, sadly. I tried. I did give it a shot. I just couldn't get into it. It's a lot. It's a lot of years worth of game to pick up. I played it when it first released. Wow. Gotta hop out for dinner, but I like that weird discussion about goat cheese. Shine. Oh, Shine, I'll see you soon, okay? Good dinner. Stormbuster, welcome on in as well. That's funny. Your mic's still muted, by the way, Marty, unless you're focused, unless you're hardcore focused.
No, I just like I'm not saying anything because I don't know.
I'm just double checking.
I'm having a little bit of a non-verbal moment.
Hey, that's fine.
It's actually you were giving attention to all of your traders
Yeah.
and your newcomers.
But I do want to say again, thank you very much, Pony. Thank you, Beep, as well. It was fun getting to play Deadlock with you recently. I hope Warframe was a lot of fun tonight. I hope you take good time for yourself. I hope you go get food, get water, both of you, and relax after stream, because it can be a lot sometimes. And just thank you so much again. It's so vicious. What is the weather like on that side of the world? Is it cold or hot, like temperature-wise? I'm assuming it's winter, right? Technically, you know, air quotes winter. Humid. Humid. Huh. I'm really liking these chain perspectives right now. I'm really proud of myself on these. Chains. Hello, Scrib. Tropical weather, baby. It's either sun or monsoon all the while, and it's just I personally like rain, and I wish I lived in a region that would get more rain, but I understand the challenges it comes with, though. It could be really tough. I do recognize the challenges that come with it. Let's see here.
I don't build better houses, lol.
Damn.
Hmm. Okay, I need to address those chest skills.
We have to talk about the chest scales. Watching this whole time, I was just locked into drawing sexy vampire countess. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the wrong layer. That's the correct layer.
My lord, you are drawing on the wrong layer.
Ah! Also, that means a lot. I'm glad you've been having a good time lurking. Alright. Let's paint over the character. It's time.
Also, I'm listening to some banger music, so sometimes I just start belting out, and that's why it's probably best that I have my microphone muted.
Hey, that's okay. Don't worry. I got friends that belt it all the time on stream. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again.
Okay.
Ah. The back rooms. That's what I was mentioned earlier. You mentioned something about my model being liminal when I was away from it, and
Yes.
I said randomly in the bathroom. I just went the back rooms, and I was like, "Wait, I'm in the bathroom. No one
Okay.
could hear me say this."
Yeah. Yeah, your model was gonna just like how Trump stands, but like standing
God.
sideways. The head was completely cut off on the side of the screen, but the tail was still wagging as if like Mark had been beheaded, but like some sort of like neurospasm still kept the tail going.
It probably tracked me smiling at the at the very end of me leaving the screen. So when it's warm, very warm, it could jump up to 15 at Fahrenheit. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was warm today here. It was 19 degrees.
Oh.
I have the balcony door open. Feet getting a little bit. Probably be 10 degrees today.
Vampire titties.
Say what?
I don't know. I was thinking about vampire titties.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a strange thing. But,
Oh, that's what Scrib said.
okay.
And Zek as well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me get you a big shout out. What were you doing today? Rep titties. No, that's right. You said reptile titties. Rep titties, not van. Hey, listen. Sometimes I'm just a little guy and I read the wrong thing.
I think I don't need the color wrappers anymore.
Streamer. Don't misread. I'm sorry. Muscle pride drawing. You did some drawing today? Oh yeah. Y'all, please go give Zach a big follow right now, and happy Pride as well. I got my friend Marty here. We're vibing, we're drawing. All sorts of stuff. My mods are protecting me. I am hydrated, flourished in my lane, drawing. We're all just vibing. Make yourself nice and comfy, of course, after stream. If you gotta take time for yourself and get some food and water, do what you gotta do. Again, I want to say thank you very much for the raid. And welcome on in.
You also know every raider, or is it sometimes also just complete strangers?
Some people I know more than others. Some people I have met before and talked with, and some people I've never met before, but I've watched and like enjoyed their own work and vibed and stuff. It's all, you know, a varying degree from better known to less known.
Whoa, what just happened? Why did I? What? Huh?
Huh?
I don't know why it suddenly zoomed in on the dog face.
I like that. That was funny.
It was like someone was being naughty, and the dog face suddenly wanted to make his
Wow.
displeasure known.
But yeah, it's different for everybody. Some people I know better, some people I don't know very well, but at the end of the day, it's all, you know, a shared space, especially if people come in and raid and we're all sharing our communities together and we're all just finding a place to relax after stream. I realized I never raided. Aw. I appreciate it a lot. Let me make sure if I'm following you. If I'm not, I want to give you a follow back now. I got you. I'll find you now. When you least expect it, I'll be there. I'll be lurking. I'll be watching. Then I strike. I'm just doing the hair highlights now because this character has like a nice kind of it's like a hot pink, not a maroon, but it's like a very bright maroon outline to their fire hair. So I'm just going over the line work now, putting that in. I just heard Jaws scream fentanyl for some reason in the other room. One thing I'm gonna miss whenever we have our own home is it'll probably mean that I'm gonna stream in a different room that's farther away from where he streams. I'm gonna miss having that like background noise in a way. Hi Pixel. What's going on? We have ads coming up in like 2 minutes. I'll be taking a quick 3-minute break in a sec. Do you have sushi? I haven't had sushi in a hot minute. I haven't had sushi since since John and I went to an all-you-can-eat sushi place to try it out near our home, and we didn't know that we ordered the all-you-can-eat sushi, so after we got like 3 rolls and we said we were done, the lady was like, "Are you sure you don't want more?" And we didn't realize that we can get more, so we walked out of there, and as we were walking away, we were like, wait, I mean, technically we paid for it. I think it's okay if we just explain the confusion and we can come back in and eat more, right? But then I was like, oh, but wouldn't that be weird to just like walk out of the restaurant after paying and then walk back in and be like, actually, we want to eat more food. So we awkwardly just left and decided we'd forego the rest of our sushi and then come back the next time and explain ourselves. It was very funny. It's something that Jill and I would... It's honestly a Jill and I hijink at the end of the day. It's something we would do. Catastrophic failure. We kind of fumbled the bag a bit. Hello, Labby. Also, goodbye, Labby. We got ads coming up in 3 seconds. I'll be right back, my friends. Oh, it looks so much better with the highlighting on it. Yeah.
When you do like ads, your like actual subs can still hear you, right?
Yes, the subs do not get taken away, which is the benefit of sometimes when I play those games that I can't really tab out of or pause. Then you kind of get a little bit more. But I think it's just like a good time as well in general, just for breaks. But yeah, ads.
Damn, we can't talk shit about them.
Subs can still hear me. Yeah, no talking shit here. I wish this is all you can eat. The only time I can do all you can eat is while at work. I will never talk shit about people. No. That's for off stream. No, I'll be right back though. I shall BRB. I swap us to the BRB section. Oh. Wait, see if I can get myself in a weird spot again. There we go. Alrighty, I am back. I beat the ads by 10 seconds. Hello. Welcome on back, everybody. Hello, Marty.
Going at the ceiling.
No.
Yes.
Yes. I have to shave really bad. I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, this is too much. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just like, who was it? The impression. We were making fun of like Gal Gadot's acting talent in Discord earlier today, and someone did a really good
Kal-El, no.
impression. Yeah, it was just like, Carl, no, you have to shave.
Kal-El, no.
Yeah, except in case Carl as opposed to Carl.
Carl, no.
Carl, no, you have to shave.
We have enough wine to fill the Nile. Or champagne, I don't even know. Oh, God.
Alright. Big walk, a small walk, actually. Oh. Uh-oh.
Tommy Wiseau. Oh, gosh. They made a whole movie recently, didn't they, with him?
His surname always irritated me.
Why?
Because you pronounce the French word for seagull as oiseau.
Oh.
But, like, his name is spelled as you pronounce it. It starts with a W, if I remember correctly.
Huh.
Also, that's not his actual legal name. He's, like, Polish, but he changed his name when he arrived in America.
I was gonna say, was it like an art name, but I guess he changed it.
It's Polish. It's probably like something like Tommy Wuzha Wuzha Wuzha. There you go. That's Polish.
Oh, that's wow. That is a. I don't even know how to begin to touch that.
What?
The true last name. Sienna fished it up.
Oh, I love language. I'm gonna walk on the computer. I can try it. Tomasz Wyżorkiewicz. There we go.
Huh.
CZ is a Ż. And it starts. It also ends with a CZ.
So we have to cook.
And the SC is like Ż, so Tomasz. That was so Polish is difficult to pronounce for a foreigner. It's easy. You just need to know the consonant combinations. It's the same problem with Dutch. Like, Dutch combines two different vowels together, which forms a new vowel sound, and Polish just does the opposite. It does it with consonants.
Yeah. I think like a lot of the logic goes into that. Is like it just takes time to learn anything, you know.
Yeah.
Anyone can learn a language if you put enough time into it.
Yeah, still need to learn Norwegian properly. Anytime they discuss the concept of like learning the language rules of Norwegian, you ask them, well, why does it work like that? And they say, I don't know, men du må bare huske, which means you just have to remember in Norwegian. That's always kind of the standard response, du må bare huske. at least in French, every rule is like nicely organized. Well, cosmopolitan French, not Quebecois French.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think making the head and the hands smaller was a good idea. Although, maybe I'll make them larger again. Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Only future us
See, I
know.
still need to do background. I still need to do some very simple shading. And then like those little funky Dragon Age like white corners that an outline of the drawing that they tend to have on the Dragon Age ones that I like so much. Okay, music, and what's up next? Let's do shading. You know what? I'm gonna try a shading technique from my book that I bought.
Ooh.
First, I will use a shape shade.
I'll put some work in the background now. It's been a hot minute.
Some work?
Yeah, put some work into the background.
Oh, okay, yeah. The phrasing is a bit...
Oh, yeah. I kind of merged all my words together for a moment there. Nice dragons. Dragon's really cool, right? Hi, Guaco. Motion blur. Wow. Izzy said that is a fascinating way to set up shading, Marty.
Yeah, it's well, thank you first of all, but also, yeah, it's like a how do I call it? Like, I do different types of shading, so usually I'll do a very subtle, like this, which is
Hi, Sienna.
just kind of like make the shapes pop a bit, and then only after that I do the actual shading. So this is kind of like a pre-shading, if you will. But I'm not going to actually shade this piece, so I'm just sticking to the pre-shading. But it just makes the shapes like a little bit more pronounced. And then I literally just use the smudge brush with like a lot of tight finger control of like where everything goes. In terms of how much finger pressure I'm applying to the stylus to cause more or less blurring to happen, which keeps some of the hard and soft shadows intact. It's when I want to shade fast, not correctly.
I know a finger drawer, insane work efficiency with none of the arthritis involved.
I have the fortune of delicate, non-physical labor hands. Oh, that arm came out really good. It's all about like knowing when to like press harder to pick up more and when to press soft to push away less.
Yeah.
So you preserve like the hard lines between, but also the soft curves around things. Takes some practice, but I think it's like efficiently fast enough to the point where you can kind of imply shading without actually doing shading. And I do a little bit more attention at the face and the hands because they usually require a lot more finesse.
There's a lot more intricate shapes in there.
Problem with the smudge brush is also you kind of quickly go over the lines.
Yeah.
And then it gets ugly.
Just kind of blends
This
it all
only
together.
works if I stay roughly close to the lines. But also there would be more the things on the inside would be more shaded on the outside, so I think also just like take a light eraser and just like remove some of the flat pieces that less light would proportionally fall onto.
Yeah.
And then you can also use an airbrush again to add a bit more when more shadow would be implied, like the corner here, for the compression of the stomach.
You know something, Marty?
Sure.
I just got really random deja vu
Yes.
as we were doing this, but I was able to pinpoint exactly what's like eliciting that feeling, and it was a time when we were in VC. You were doing art, I was doing art, and I think Brandy was also doing art on screen share, and Muffins was commenting on all the art being done. And it felt like you had a very similar discussion about something, because I think somebody asked you about that. I just wanted to. This is fascinating. It's kind of interesting to actually pinpoint why I felt that for once, because without being like confused and be like, I feel deja vu, and it's like, why? And it's like, I don't know. But like I actually realized what it was for a second there. Anyways, It's really cool seeing how, especially after seeing your art for so long, it's really cool seeing how you've developed that technique over time.
Everything to draw faster, always.
Yeah.
Everything stands in service of being done faster, because I know if I don't finish it within one sitting, I will never finish it. Also, something that creates the impression of shading is only shading the underneath of the chin, the ears, the nose, and the eyes. And not shading everything else.
Stego, you have a lovely night. Thank you for stopping by. It's good seeing you.
Though I suppose a dragon doesn't have ears, so I'll take do with the horns here.
I like dragons with ears. I've grown really fond of that concept with Drakthir.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put dragon ears on my Erebus character. Like, the character started out very, like, because of the way the Orion are, being just kind of like light people. The character started out as like initially very, I wanted him to have no facial expression. I wanted to be very like just a facsimile of a shape. But then I realized how, like, as I role played out the character, I was like, I realized this is really difficult to interface with, and also for me to do anything with besides like saying like just stares at you blankly because there's no expression. So then I gave him a face, and then it started out with that without him having a mouth. But I was like, I actually want him to talk with a mouth now, and so I gave him a mouth, and he didn't have ears, and I was like, well, I kind of like, you know, being emotive with ears and like being able to hear things, so I gave him ears, and I gave him like a lot more qualities. Essentially, I kind of humanized the character over time, and I want to consider that not as a OOC decision, but as a roleplay decision, because as he got into like the city and started interacting with more people rather than being on like a pilgrimage on travel, I was like, it kind of makes sense that the character was like, all right, it's not reasonable to be like this. I'm gonna actually like adopt more like physicalness and like be more relatable, essentially, rather than be weird and like amorphous. So it's been really fun kind of changing him over time like that.
Well, I don't change my characters that often, but what I do is decide that I don't have the latitude to play multiple characters, so I start merging them.
Yeah.
So I guess it's in a roundabout way. Okay, let's see. So the guide was local color layer, shape, blah blah blah. The suggestion was to use bright light where you want light to bleed, bright blues and teals where you want cool light to reflect, and paint darker blues and purples where you wish to show deep folds and pits.
What are you talking about?
So I have a book that's like beginner's guide to digital painting in Procreate. I've been using Procreate for like years now, but there was a book in the miniature like Warhammer D&D nerd store, let's call it that.
Okay.
I don't know what would refer to a store like that. They had a book on like how to beginners paint. First 100 pages are kind of like unnecessary because I understand all these features, but there's 100 pages of project approach in which they like have professional artists approach certain projects, explain certain steps they take. And so in this page right now, so normally I do this shading. This is all uniform with one color. It's like a very dark burgundy or very dark purple.
Yeah.
And here he is suggesting to instead move the shading on a separate layer and then like add color variants between it. So where you want cool light to hit, use blue. Where you want folds to be, it's dark purple. And where you want light to reflect, it's like a light cyan. So I'm gonna change the color of this shading a little bit and then see what it looks like when I put it back on. And I might find it horrendous, or I might find it. So, dark purple where folds are. deep crevices. Light teal, where light reflects. Okay. Yeah,
I see it.
I'm with it.
I see
Yeah,
a
I can see it.
difference.
Yeah, it's so normally I always do like red, but red isn't always like, the best. Especially when it comes to beiges. I always prefer shading beiges with blues.
Mm-hmm.
So like this like especially here the coloring variance makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure about the shoulder here though, and it's like maybe like
Hi, Beasley.
fire up is that green instead. No, that's bad.
On the next page. Oh, imagine the detective saying, "Oh, we can tell what was written on the missing page from an impression on the page after it, and it's just a buff as fuck dragon." Oh yeah, just taking a pencil and like shading the imprint. What did they put in this journal? We gotta find out for the mystery. Really buff dragon.
Okay, well that was fun. Back to regular schedule shading.
Where's my mouse? My mouse died. I gotta charge it. How dare you die on me? Come back! I just had to replace a keyboard. All right, we got it. Ba-doop. Oh no.
Oh
My
yes.
drawing tablet just froze. My Clip Studio Paint just froze. Oh boy. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't crash. It didn't crash. Time to save my work really fast. Oh baby, that scared me. We're good, we got it. Oh,
Remember that time when I would just like draw and never save, and people would criticize me for that?
oh my god. It is a dangerous road to live on. It does have recovery though. It does have like a good recovery system, I will say.
Highlights time.
On my macro pad, so I just hit it quite regularly. That's a good practice.
Book also recommended using screen as opposed to add, but I find screen it's a little demure. It's a little too soft for me. You don't get any rich like burn colors.
Yeah. Mushy peas.
You should give me a trigger warning before mentioning the British.
I heard y'all scream mushy peas. I was like, what? He just screamed mushy peas. You think he's playing that silly game where you have to guess what food people prefer over the other from like stadiums? The British have fascinating food choices.
Gran.
Scrandle. Raptor, it is literally as it sounds. Yes, it's British. This is a British thing.
Your audience is probably mostly Americans, right?
My audience is mostly American. A fair bit of Australian viewers and Canadian viewers. And then I think trying to think of the region. I could actually literally see. There's like a
I'd
thing
be
that tells
impressed
you.
if they could guess where I'm from. Because I did say I lived in Norway, but I'm not actually from Norway.
It doesn't get that hyper specific usually. It's kind of like regional. So it would I think it would clock you in like the European bracket.
Right, but I'd be wondering if your viewers could guess based on accent.
Oh, yeah. Is there any viewers that can guess? No wrong answers. Well, technically yes, but in
Mais
this
j'ai le
case,
pouvoir de parler en français, mais je ne suis pas
don't mess with them.
français.
You're tricking them.
Pas acceptable.
Okay.
My French isn't that good anymore. I haven't spoken it fluently or studied it since I left high school, and I'm 35 now. Stretch my legs.
I thought he was French. Marty is not French. He is not French. He's just messing with you guys.
Also not Scottish or Irish.
Also that, not those either. Also, how are you liking this so far, Evergas, for your piece? How's this looking?
My own?
Say again?
My own?
I was talking about, because the piece I'm working on is Evergas's commission, so I was wondering if you liked it.
That name.
I mean, I think everyone's loving your art a lot. I love your art. It's looking good.
No superlatives.
Your art's looking pretty good. It's pretty all right.
It's all right, yeah. It's aggressively all right.
It's aggressively all right. It's the most all right piece of art on Twitch right now.
You have to relativate. If you say like something's good, you have to also criticize something. Breath.
Where's the background at? Okay.
I haven't drawn it yet.
Well, I guess we got something to work on then.
Where's the bit thing that I can throw rocks at your face?
I like where it's going. Awesome.
I'll put them out of their misery. I'm from the Netherlands. Make sure that's not go in standby mode. I hope they weren't Milka chocolates because Milka is not from the Netherlands. There's like a lot of things you can buy in the Netherlands considering it's Europort. And like all the traffic comes through, but there's a couple of local brands. There's this one brand that's like the name kind of escapes me, but the shapes are really irregular. Like normally when you have a chocolate bar, they've got like equal regular chunks, and this particular brand has like the chunks all in random directions. Have a look at the wrapper for that. Yes, Tony's. I believe that was a Dutch journalist who went to like African countries where they would make the cocoa pods to do reporting on like how extortionate the chocolate industry is, and I think after the end of it he was so depressed that he started his own chocolate company to create ethically sourced chocolate beans. Cocoa beans, I suppose. I've had it once. They sell it at the they sell it at a store here called Normal. The store is just called Normal. Yeah, it's the Normal store.
We have.
Yeah, I live close to the Photo Circle, so I can't get a whole lot here.
We have a brand in Canada just called No Name, and it's just a yellow box with the name of the product on it. So it's like if you want milk, it's just milk, and then it's just a yellow box.
Sounds like the cheap off-brand here for a supermarket, so it's called First Price.
It's pretty cheap.
First Price has no marketing on their on the outsides of their stuff because it's cheap for them.
Yeah.
To not print like expensive color market. So, yeah. Their chickens are like aggressively small because they haven't been pumped full of steroids and all kinds of other like chemicals to get them to fatten up.
Yeah.
But because they're so small, they fit perfectly into my air fryer, and actually like insanely good. As a result, normally when I have other chickens, they don't like. I don't know. They're like a little bit too big, or like a little bit. My chicken's too juicy.
My brain went in the worst place possible with that.
Okay.
It was just like the chicken doesn't fit in the air fryer, and I just pictured you picking up a little chicken and putting it in the air fryer just as is, and I was like, yeah, it was bad.
You mean like a living one?
Yeah, like a live chicken. It was really bad. My brain did not was not polite with the imagery. Comes out like a cartoon chicken too. Tony's brought you made with ethical chocolate stickers because the distributor was so incredulous with Tony's claim he took him to court and blurted out loud, "It's not possible for him to make ethical chocolate because chocolate slavery is the default. I can only imagine the chocolate industry not being happy with that legal proceeding." Yeah.
Some industries are more affected than others, but my general understanding is that like every product you ever touch has at some point been handled by child slavery. It's somewhere in the line of like production, so it's hard to like be truly ethical, but there certainly are like some companies that are much worse, and the chocolate industry is definitely one of the worst.
Yeah.
Vanilla industry is also absolutely miserable. Watch a documentary about how the vanilla bean farmers in Madagascar use small little needles to create a like a Morse code incision into the pods themselves, so that when they get stolen from the plantations, they can track them down if they get brought to a distribution plant.
Wow.
It's deeply wretched too, because they have to manually like because the insects, I guess, that in Latin America fertilize the vanilla pods don't exist in Madagascar. They have to manually like inseminate all the plants.
Right.
And so every pod is like manually taken care of by a farmer who has to very carefully, without damaging the internal organs of the plant, like furl the thing in and on itself so it can impregnate itself. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not a botanist.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, the chocolate industry is miserable. Large amounts of cocoa shortages from, like, I don't remember if it's exactly East or Western Africa, but like those African farmers have never tasted chocolate. All they know is just export cocoa because of monoculture, and that also kind of screws up the local agriculture, because all they're doing is just planting monoculture cocoa plantations. Mm. If you want to have a good day, don't look too deep into what the European Union is doing to the African market. Okay, background time.
Background time.
Or maybe actually a little bit of shading on the clothing, because it looks a little bit wonky when the rest of the body has more shading than the actual clothes.
Yeah.
A little wonky. Time to go non-verbal again for a little.
Go for it.
I have a limited social battery that expends very quickly.
You are good, don't worry. That's funky. Oh yeah, that reminded me. Hold on. There was a thing I tried a while back. I'm gonna see if I could do it again. Actually, no, it wouldn't look good. Never mind.
I actually kind of hate what I'm doing with this, but I'm gonna cover it up with blur, because it's just like not looking good.
Which section? The wood?
I don't know, the wood paneling. I just think the
Oh,
shading is just
I mean, if you
getting...
put some like blur into it, because it's like not in the foreground, I think like it'll blend well, and you won't even really think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna also have like a dark color tone over it, because I tend to have my drawings be lighted at the top and darker at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's probably also a case of just taking the planks a little bit more seriously.
Getting a good wood grain will be nice. Not bad. As a pillow? Oh, it's like a travel pillow at that point. It's a free travel pillow. You don't have to carry it around. Hello, Rowan. Oh, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Soup. I have a nice... Oh, I was gonna make curry tonight. Fuck! I should have cut it. I'll have to cut the sweet potatoes downstairs. I totally forgot I wanted to make curry.
Curry.
Curry. I want to do a funny shape. Let's see here. Do I have any funny shapes? Gradients?
Why would it be funny?
I'm just throwing the word funny in front of it.
Okay.
You know, I think I know what I realized I don't like about it, and I don't like that you're looking at me. So I'm
Okay.
so I'm going to change the direction of your eye and see if that makes me feel better. I've been looking at your face on this piece. I'm just like, what am I not liking about it? And I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'll just change the direction of your looking. That might make me feel better. Excuse me? Listen, I'm thinking about why I'm like, what is going on here? Why do I not like this? And I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, maybe it's the fact that you're staring at me. Don't look at me. And I like splash. I'm the type of artist in a horror movie where like I'm drawing my painting and it's like my painting starts looking at me and then I go, stop looking at me, and I splatter it with like a big stroke of red paint. And then the painting gets angry and comes to life and kills me in my sleep.
You have such lively animated dreams.
Thank you.
Imaginations.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have I ever rode a horse before? No. Marty, have you ever rode a horse?
I have sat on a horse once. I have not specifically ridden it. It was more like the horse was being led around a bush by well, bush. We call it a plantsoen in Dutch. I'm not sure how to translate it into English. A very, very small forested area, the size of like 3 houses.
Right.
I sat on the horse, and the owner of the horse led the horse around by the reins.
Okay.
I didn't like it, so it said. Was not a fan.
I think
Oh,
horses
what the fuck happened
are
here?
cute, but they scare me. Because they're huge, and they can crush my head like a cantaloupe. Don't trust anything bigger than me. It might crush me. That's a joke. They kick you and you're gone. True, actually. That's not a joke. That's just true. As a teenager, my dad's hygienist had them, and I'd go over and help take care of them and ride them. Aw. Joel and I there's a horse farm on the way to town, and we always see the horses and the cows. And we stop everything we're doing, and we stop our conversations just to quietly stare at the horses and the cows as we drive by them. They all flock, and there's 50 of them, cows, and they all flock around a watering hole at midday, and they play around in the water, and it's very cute. How do I feel about your eyes now? I don't know. What do you think, Everguest? Do you prefer your eye like that or like that? Do you prefer that? A or B? I'll zoom in a little bit so it's a little easier. A or B? One of them, you're looking away yeah, I know I did it. And the other one's yes, I did it. One of them is you're looking forward towards in this direction. And then one is you're looking directly at the screen. Directly? Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure how I felt about it. Oh no, go back. Okay. I didn't delete it or anything, so it's still there. That looks like at a distance. He looks bored. What type of mood do you want to go for? I had an idea just now. Bear with me. I'm going to try something. I have an idea. Yeah. Hero, I'm trying something new. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if you being blindfolded might be fascinating. Porpheus, walruses, Worcestershire sauce. Seashells down by the sea, Orpheus. Orpheus, thank you very much. So, what do you mean by that, Evergast? Are you thinking that this is not a... Do you not want this direction, then? Or is like, yeah, that works for the situation of the card? I don't think I understand what you're saying at the moment. Okay, I understand now. Okay. But the blind works. Yeah, I just need to make it look good now. Morpheus, drinking a 40 in a death basket. Does look good? Oh, good. Y'all ever been to a car convention before? A car convention? That's a very specific thing. Can't say that I ever have. I've been to a car show once. That counts.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was expecting just flat no out of you, and you delivered.
Does not elaborate. I don't have a driver's license. And I don't think I ever will. I've never had a need for one.
I just wait. Hold on. A couple of things got said in chat while I've been reading. We also have ads coming up. Dude, I just mogged one of those demons in the low level swamp. That's funny. I knew there was more. I knew there were more demons in it. You don't want it. Trust me, I live in LA. Oh yeah, not wanting to need a car. Yeah, I'm not really much for driving, so I let Jal do all the driving now. By the way, oh wait, we're on ads. I'll save that for after. Actually, speaking of which, we're at 4 hours, Marty. Isn't that wild? How are you feeling?
My arms are a little bit feeling it, as in like been on the ground for a little bit too long. I need to get up soon.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Well, I'm almost done. No,
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'm
Honestly, yeah, we could wrap up whenever you're feeling up to that. Whenever you're good. If you want to. A little bit after the ad break here in a sec, we can just do a little bit more whenever you're done. I'm pretty satisfied too. I got a lot of this done. I can finish this up easy. No lunch break. I had a quiche earlier. I'm actually doing pretty good for food. I ate before stream, which is rare. I'm just fixing your hair up now. Adding more detail into the fire. I love all these colors, so it's like these are really fun colors to play with in the hair. Respectfully admiring dragon art. Yeah. Funky guys are kind of his thing. He has a lot of art though. He's really diversified his art over the last couple of years, especially.
colors.
Your mic cut out.
No, I'm mumbling. There's something about the colors that bothers me.
Oh, gotcha.
I will just play around with it till I see something that I vaguely like. Diversified with angry lesbians.
Yeah. Welcome on back from the ads, everybody. Hello, hello. I forgot what I was gonna say. There was a thing I was gonna say earlier. I forgot now. It don't matter. If I don't remember it, it wasn't that important. It's probably just me trying to fill the air. But yeah, again, I hope everyone's been having a great time with the stream. Welcome on back from the ads. It's been very lovely having you guys here, as well as having you here, Marty. It's been very, very fun so far. We will likely be wrapping up soon. Not yet, but soon. So I'm just like giving everyone a forewarning now, because we're getting close there. What was it? Oh, right. I was gonna ask. I was gonna tell everybody. I hope for those that are going to be doing Furality, I hope you guys have a good time at it. It's looking like I might not do Furality this year, which is a shame. I did have a good time last year, and I love seeing the new maps, but I just don't know if I have the time anyways to really do Furality. I can't justify buying a ticket and only doing it for like one day. I know a lot of my friends like it. I'll go next year for first. I think this year's theme is really cool from what's been described to me as, but it's just like I just don't. I don't know. Joel doesn't really like doing VRC anymore, so it's like. I think last year I did VRC. I did Virality without him, and he was kind of taken out of it, and I felt bad. Not to say that I shouldn't now, just because Joel's not doing it, but I don't know. Tunes back and then sees you've covered his eyes entirely. Yeah. Look how much of a difference that made, though. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, though? I'm gonna pull the bandana down a little bit. Or on the face there. There. It kind of fits the theme, actually, though. The bandages covering the eyes. It fits the theme. Shivu, I can't see you. He is still staring at me, technically. Also, hi, Amara. Yeah, he's still staring at me. This is pretty good. I think we're just in the cleaning up phase now. Now I'm just trying to see what else I can throw in to make it look nice. Sometimes less is more when it comes to tarot cards. I think the chains are really cool. I'm very happy with the freehand perspective on the chains flying towards the viewer. Actually really stoked with how that came out. This is nice. And this leaves me with which is shines. I'll have to do shines. I'll probably do shines this weekend, or if I don't tackle it this weekend, then on off stream, then I'll tackle it on stream. I did a lot of work on shines on the side. I even have like kind of a good idea for the background and everything already. Got some shapes in there. I've got a good pose based on kind of the traditional Age of Wands pose. This, however, has been really nice to work on. Glad to finally see this project come somewhat to an end. Because like I said earlier, it's been a hot minute. So it's been very fun working on it and thinking about it. I'm happy that we could finally get to a point where I can give it to you. And I want to say how grateful I am again, Evergas. Thank you for your patience and for trusting me with bringing a character of yours to life. It's been really fun getting to design the character and help you kind of create this. It's always such a delight to be able to help people design their personas. Are you opening up for commissions again? I don't know. I mean, I'm technically open, but right now I have a little bit of a this is kind of what I was saying in the yesterday when I said I wasn't going to go live. I have a very big off-stream workload right now, and there were a few projects I want to kind of get finished. Like the merch. I've been designing merch on the side for the stream, which takes a lot of my brain power. So I've been very focused on designing the merch so we can open up the shop, because I think that'd be very exciting. What else do I have in the pipe? I want to get more clips done. I actually want to get back to posting regular clips on YouTube again. So I've actually got a shitload of clips I'm behind on for I think for like 5 months behind on clips. So I'd like to try to take those clips and start uploading them and editing them myself. I'm not a video editor, so it's a little extra slow for me to do, but I do what I can. Because unfortunately I just don't have the exposable income to afford an editor right now. Disposable income? Yeah, that's the word. Maybe one day. Not right now. But yes, I want to get clips going again, because I think clips are a really good way to kind of get your stream advertising out there, and I'm kind of dropping the ball on that. What else? Yeah, just a lot of off-stream commissions I can't do on stream, so it takes, when I stream, it takes away from my free time, and then when I'm not on stream, I kind of want to play games and relax a little, so I don't go crazy doing only work all the time. You do need to take time for yourselves. You shouldn't work off-stream every day. If you're always constantly in a state of working and streaming and working off-stream and then streaming again, you're gonna wear yourself out. And that is something I am very careful about not doing to myself. Do what you gotta do to survive. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is as an artist, you kind of work. I think the phrase is hand to mouth. And so, like, I think that's the phrase. So it's just like everything. You okay?
I baked one of the sketches into the layers.
Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on. Let me see. Zoom in.
Yeah, see it right here.
I
didn't notice it was there.
It's barely noticeable.
It is hella no, it's just the After Effects stuff. I think I can just.
My lord, you're on the wrong layer. I'm sorry that happened.
It happens.
That's why I paint over my work, because when that shit happens, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna paint it out. Anyways, yeah. And to contain that thought into a little bubble and throw it away into the ocean. Yeah, everything I make, I kind of have to spend immediately. It's very much an existence of constantly working and constantly paying things off. So it is what it is. I don't dislike my life, though. I do enjoy it. You can't stop me. Dart, I throw you into the ocean. Oh, wait. You're tall and stand up, and you're just like a giant kangaroo in the ocean.
I didn't lose progress.
I stare at you. No. No. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Wow. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done as well with mine. I'll have to do some touch-ups off stream, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. I love what I'm seeing, Marty. It's pretty cool. I always like the glows, obviously. I'm very biased of glows, so definitely that gold speckling with the chariot is awesome. Also, the wheel blur really works for the motion of the piece. You could even maybe like throw a little bit. If you were to duplicate the guy and then throw another version of him on top, you could like blur the... You could put like a motion blur on him and he might like pop out really nice as a movement as well.
Yeah, like the motion that I already put on his arm.
Kinda. But I'm like talking about stronger motion blur on left hand side.
Oh no,
But I see it. That does remind me I need to do some chromatic as well. Some chromatic aberration. Well, guys, I think that concludes a very productive art session.
Yeah.
And once again, if you haven't seen Marty's work, check out the link that I pinned in the chat. You can see more of Marty's work. Thank you, Marty, so much for joining us today. It's been very fun.
Marty.
What'd you say?
Said thank you, Carl, for having Marty.
Yes, I shake my own hand and I put a golden medal around my neck like Obama. We're gonna find someone to raid out to, and I want to say as well, since it's Wednesday, everybody, I will see you all next week on Sunday for a new week. Hopefully I don't miss a stream next week, because I hate doing that. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna hopefully be fine. Fun fact again, by the way, if you missed the Brock stream yesterday, it was not muted, so you can watch back and see gameplay of Brock, like when I accidentally punched a child in the face. That happened. Dead by Daylight, mayhaps. I actually do owe you guys a Dead by Daylight stream, so we might do that next week. Yeah, I know, it took me by surprise. I was shocked. I was like, oh my god. I did it as a joke, and it turned out my jokes had a consequence.
If Darth Vader is standing perfectly still on a flat surface, the bottom of his boots will be directly touching the ground.
If Darth Vader is standing perfectly still flat on a direct surface, that means he is standing on a direct surface. It's true. All right, let's see.
That's referred to as Carl humor, by the way, in our Discord now. Carl jokes, like
I love that.
Stating the obvious.
I love that. I have one job on this shop. On the shop? Ship. Oh god. All right, we gotta get out of here. I'm missaying words. All right, let's see who's around. Who can we go say hello to? La 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 la.
Your father.
Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean nuh-uh? Nuh-uh. Oh, let me hit the stop raids button. That would be a good idea. Let's head to ending. All right. Let's see who we got going on. What is going on here? Let's see. You. It's almost virality. You. I have not raided Whiskey in forever. I kind of want to raid Whiskey. It's been a very long time.
Oh my god, there's a hand out going over your model's belly.
I have a belly rub redeem, yeah. I've got belly rub, I've got boops and head pats.
Okay.
/raid. Raid message? Rep titties. No. Raid message should be execute pose 69. That'd be funny. I like that one. Execute. Actually, Marty, do you have a raid message idea maybe? Or
No.
Not really? Okay, no.
I'm not creative when it comes to this social stuff.
All right, guys. If you don't have my emotes, use whatever emotes you have at your disposal. The raid message is execute pose 68. And we're going to be raiding into Whiskey Dango, who's playing a funky looking game. I have no idea what's happening on this. I think it's an anomaly game. I think they're trying to detect anomalies right now. Oh, that's actually fascinating. They're in a room and you have to click on objects in the room and type in and guess what movie they're from. Oh, that's actually kind of fun. All right, my friends, you all take good care. Thank you very much for joining us. That's an old schedule. Don't look at that. Give Whiskey our love. I'll see you all on Sunday, 7 p.m. EST, Sundays and Wednesdays. Make sure to follow, check out our socials, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good Ferality if you're going to it. Much love to you all, and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.